Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and this is the Transport Fever Square England Let's Play. And we're just starting here looking at one of our buses, one of our new buses, which we've added since you were last with me. We've moved on just a few months and I've just tidied up a few things. Oh, and we are now crossing over into a brand new year of 1992. And there's lots of stuff going on. Okay, let's pause that for a second so I can hear myself think. Yes, right, okay. Yeah, so we've moved on just a few months. I've replaced some of our older vehicles, and I just wanted to show them off here, really, because they are modded vehicles. I just thought I'd just show you what they look like, just in case you've not seen them before. Oh, I've lost that old vehicle. I have a feeling I've already dealt with him, though, to be honest. Because I have been, one of the things I have been doing is replacing, as I've said, those vehicles like this one down here. And these are all part, I believe, of Simon's local public transit pack, which will be linked in the description and is also part of my Steam collection if you want to look at it over there. So that's one bus which takes colours, and there's another one here which doesn't take colours because it's a specific design for a particular line. They're really good models, these, aren't they? He's done a sterling job in creating a whole variety of public transport options for us. And finally, in Churchill, I've changed the trams from the Mirage to whatever this is. The WLB, again, I'm not sure if that's part of Simon's public transport pack. If it's something different, then I will obviously add that to the description as well. It's a funky looking model, isn't it? That is cool. I love these things. Okay, anyway, back to where we were at the end of the last episode. If you may recall, the last thing we did, where the hell am I? I mean, that's Churchill, wasn't it? So I need to go to Thatcham, which is all the way over here. Actually, let's just I don't like seeing red numbers. Let's get rid of those. We finished off putting food into Thatcham here, and I realised that the cargo or the local freight delivery route, the Thatcham construction delivery. Actually, let's change that because it delivers more than construction materials now. We'll just call that the Thatcham local delivery. I was missing a stop in the middle of the retail sector because it was only delivering construction materials from the cargo station here. It only went down here, but I've added a new stop here in the middle of town, Church Street Commercial, so that when it picks food up from this cargo station here, it can actually deliver it. And that's one thing we'll look at today as well, is expanding the delivery of food from this station here. But before that, I want to look at a couple of other old lines, or lines with old vehicles on, one of which is Felixstowe Fuel. They're 23 years old, which isn't a great age in terms of trains, I suppose, but I felt these could do with updating a little bit, I think. Now, this is an odd route. It sometimes is and sometimes isn't terribly profitable. I mean, 500,000 to 1 million, I'm happy with that. That's cool. But I think it's losing out a little bit because this station here is delivering to all sorts of places. The Thatcham oil is the input, all the oil. The Plymouth Exchange brings construction materials down from the construction plant, as you may recall, way back over there. But the others here are delivering fuel here and there across the map. Okay, so the Felixstowe Fuel one, we've got two fairly small trains on there. It's not a great distance, which I think is probably part of the reason why it's not always terribly profitable. But do I want to put more trains? Do I want to increase the two trains capacity, bring them up to date, or do I want to replace that with one longer train? I kind of like having two trains, to be honest, so that's what we'll do for the moment. So let's go into replacement. What are we replacing? It's 218, again another modded train. Let's click in. Oh, it takes a while to come up because I've got so many units in here. Okay, so Actually, let's have a look. It's diesel at the moment. I have a feeling the ultra rot is no longer an option on the 218. We've got the City Barn, we've got the Ocean Blue, Oriental Red, is that? Orient Rot? I'm not entirely sure. My German or Swiss German or whatever this is, I'm afraid, is distinctly underwhelming. Okay, so we could replace it with one of these, I suppose. How does that train do? Oops, I'm on the right place. It's got good performance already. Going 87, which is quite fast. Do we need to go that fast? The only thing with the... Here, it's not the most powerful. I don't know, it should be able to cope, I think. Do we have an electric? Would that be any better or cheaper? 90. I don't want to go as fast as 99. 75 might be okay. Well, that's a very powerful beast, isn't it? Ooh. And it's brand new. Well, newish, 1991. We are now in 1992, as we saw just a moment ago. 124! I'm not using that for freight, not just up that little hill anyway. 62 strikes me as being a little bit slow. Oh, 81's quite good. That's quite a nice, powerful motor as well. Should we make a decision here at some point? Let's do that. 81. That's the same thing, I think, isn't it? Oh, it's not. Or was it? Yes, it was. This is a second, just like a second version of the 1018. Yeah, let's do that. The line is electrified. Yep. So we can do that. Actually, how does that compare? 135 to the 218 diesel. Oh, oh yeah, these are a lot cheaper actually, the diesels. So perhaps the electric is not such a good choice. Where was it? I've lost it already. So why was the? It must be the power. Yeah. No, we're not going to do that. I don't want to spend that much money on it, I think. So we'll take... what have we got here? 62, 87. Should we stay with 87? 68. It's not as powerful. No, nor are you. These aren't quite as powerful. There's a bit of an incline up there, so it needs some sort of oomph, as we say in the trade. Oh, let's take you, shall we? Okay. And freight. And we're using the tank wagon at the moment, I think, aren't we? The tank wagon. Would it be better using some other vehicle? So we're going 87. The idea is not to go too fast, or not to have wagons that go faster than the loco, because they're inordinately expensive. You don't get any benefit from them in terms of speed. But these go a lot slower. 193, as opposed because they carry 24. That's a choice, isn't it? Could do that. So how many have we got on there at the moment? 4, so that's 60, isn't it? Yeah, that's 60 fuel. So if we put 3 of these on here, that'd give us more. It won't go as fast. It only goes fast as 70. Should we try that? Let's try that. Let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3. And we're carrying construction materials as well, possibly. You carry construction materials and most everything else, and you're a brand new model as well. I don't think we've used you. We haven't used any of these. 62, that's far too slow. You've got the state cars, they travel at 99, but seeing as the oil tankers aren't going as fast as 99. There's no point having that much faster a stake wagon. These are all hopper. Oh, that one takes... Well, you want to go 62. We don't want to slow it down even more, surely. You take 14. How many do these covered wagons take? You take 12. I like the idea of using you though because you're new. Shall we do that? 1, 2, 3. So that will give me 36. Okay, let's try that. Let's replace all those now. So where is this train? Oh, you're about to deliver. That's cool. Let's have a quick check of... Oh yeah, the megabuses, they are in the pipeline to change, so that's not a big issue at all. That will be dealt with automatically. So what will you change to? How good will this look? Okay. That looks kind of sexy, doesn't it? And I think both these wagons are modded, or mods, as indeed is the loco. About the whole train now. It's oh, they can carry plastic in both, can they? That's kind of cool. You still do a good speed. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so you're sorted. And the Northern Fuel Bulk, again, old trains, making quite a lot of money. Alright, let's have a quick check of where you guys are. Right, and you're a nice fast diesel, I think, aren't you? 95. Yeah. So what shall we replace you with? Same again, actually, possibly. Could do that, because I don't think we've got a better loco than that. Is it a class 47 or something, I think? That one. Oh, it is a Lincoln Eck. I'm good at this. There are some things I can remember. It's quite an old loco though. How fast can those tank cars travel? They can go as fast as 99. So we're going to use a fast diesel because it's quite a long route. That one. So is there anything that goes 99? How powerful is the 2750? Well, that is quite a lot of oomph, as I've said before. I'll have to find another word for that. These are all a lot less powerful than that. Is there an electric? I don't particularly want to electrify. Oh, you are. Oh my goodness, yes you are. Yeah, we're going to have to still use these same cars, these same wagons, because the other ones go slower, although they carry more. Okay, so let's try that now. The trick I need to do here, I'm going to need to electrify all this track. Is this a good idea? Is this really a good idea? You're coming into this station here, you're not electric. No, let's not do that just yet. This is terrible, isn't it? I make a decision and then immediately decide, no, I can't be doing that. Is there a powerful diesel loco? These are all passenger ones, aren't they? Yeah. It looks like we're going to be stuck with the rail freight, which is just a nicely middle of the road engine. Yeah, all these are just far too slow. Okay, so we've got rail freight. So should we stick a different colour in there anyway, just to show something's happened? We'll stick the maroon one in there, the EWS. Okay, let's replace all you now. Okay, cool. Right, that's done. Right, they will come into service as and when they do. Right, so today what I want to do is as I said, extend the food delivery network from this freight station here, and I'm thinking, can I get it into Kintbury over there, which involves a nice long mountainous route. We'll do that, but one of the things I want to tackle first, we saw this in the last episode, was this traffic jam here, and my usual way of doing that is by using a bus service, so that's what we will do. So how many bus services? I think we might need to extend this. Can we make this bigger? This bus terminus here. Oops, let's give me windows in the right. Right, what was that? What's that? Oh heck, why is that going all the way out there? That's impressive. Well, this is a brand new one. I've not seen this one before. That is something else, isn't it? We could do, I suppose. What other choices have we got in here? A bus station. That's the normal bigger one. Okay, that will delete one of those buildings, which is no big deal. I could live with that. We've got this one, which we've used before. That sits over the side. We can't really use that. So one that goes out the other way. I'm not sure there is. No, they both sort of sit on the same side of the track. It's that which we've used before. No, that conflicts with too much. Got straight through. Oh, we've got this one as well. What's that? Oh my goodness. Right. No, we might try that one at some point. That's jolly impressive, but it's not going to fit in here. Though that does work, a long distance bus station, because that's what it is. Now, I'm not quite sure why this one is giving me that long entrance, but it does. So, should we try that? Oh, I'm not quite sure why it did that. So we need to connect it up. That is curious. Where's the roads? Where's the roads? We need the roads. Bus lane. There we go. Right, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do highlight both the passengers and the bus station. It's difficult to tell from there. Are you getting the... Oh, I'm not sure. Oh yes, you are getting the passengers. Yeah, I can just about make out the highlight there on the platform. So that's fine. It's certainly getting into the dock. So we could move it closer actually. I've not got money to burn, to be fair. So let's get rid of you. Let's delete that little bit of road, so I need the deletion key again. There we go. And bus stop. So where is it on my list? Oh, I've got so many of these now. 20 million. What was it called? Modern bus and tram station. Oh, it fits to the train. Ah, okay. Well, it's not going to in this particular example. Okay, we need a little bit of road because it's got just a short, stubby thing. We could get rid of the building, I suppose, but we'll fit to that. I don't want a train station. I want a bus station. There we go. That's better. Right, how many platforms have we got in here? Oh, we've got loads. Excellent. Right, you can go to Terminal 2. Come on, save, get out of the way. We need to carry on. There we go. Right. Right, okay, what I was planning to do, as I was saying, is I'm going to create a bus service over here to Falmouth, which should eliminate, hopefully, this car traffic here, which isn't really getting in the way too much of my own bus services. I don't know. It is spreading into the centre of Exeter, isn't it, as well? So yeah, let's deal with that as well. So in Falmouth, where's me bus terminal? Oh, you're a train station. Do I have a bus terminal? Let's see. You're the main bus station attached to the train station. Actually, what I could do, if you there's the megabus. So there's the other bus station as such. Okay, I think that's only got. Oh, because that comes in. Don't really want to upgrade that. There's no real room to upgrade that, is there? Yeah, as I was about to say, if you're watching my One Hub speed build Let's Play series, you'll know I'm using a different icon set, which actually is much clearer in identifying the different traffic types. So the different traffic types have got different colours. So I think trains are red and buses are blue, or something like that. So you can easily tell by colour as well as by symbol what each stop serves. Could send it here actually. Let's see, what lines have I got? So you're going in both directions, are you? Yeah. So if we're coming in from over here, yeah, that's one of my old-fashioned bus route styles. Is get it running in both directions on that circle. We could come in. Actually, if we came in, if we come in here, we've got an issue with. Could we get a road under there? Probably not. Or we could come in here, couldn't we? Oh, that's a commercial. That's where the trucks stop. So we could we send it in here? I don't want to do that. I'm prevaricating too much now, aren't I? This is getting silly. So what we will do, I can't really upgrade that. Yeah, I want him to come in round here because there's less interference from the track here, because they've got level crossings throughout the centre of the town. So, but if he does that, if he comes in here, he's going to have to go round anyway. So, I think he will stop here actually. That's what we will do. Okay, so that's the new route, I think. So this is going to be the Exeter. Give a caps lock the right way around. So that's my intercity bus. Let's get Falmouth properly capitalised. There you go. Where's Exeter? Right, so we're going to start with Exeter Portside, and we're going to go to Broadway. Let's use a colour we can see. And what I'd rather do. Okay, if we come in on one, on that way. I don't want him crossing over the tracks, although that's not a very heavily used cargo route. The risk of delays there, I want to avoid. So if he comes... Actually, what he could do is come up to Victoria Street there. Yeah, he could do that. Okay, so he's not going to get too much interference with other traffic. Yeah, I think that works for me. Okay, that's cool. Right, so what we want to do then is make sure we've got appropriate double tracking. Bus routes, on bus lanes rather, on here. That's an odd bit of road, isn't it? We don't want that. And what I'll do is what's going on here? The AI just creating random blocks of road wherever it feels like it. But I think we probably do need to. Yeah, we're going to need to get over that track, I think, which I dare say means getting rid of that bridge. And that little bit there. Right, now, what sort of road is that? That looks like city road to me rather than country road. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's slim, large country road. I want to go faster than that. The highway. Let's do that. There we go. We might need to get rid of that bridge at some point, but what the heck. Okay, right. So let's carry that along there. Right, where's that bit? Where's that? There it is. There's the bridge. Okay, so let's start this again, shall we? No, we don't want that there for the moment. That's probably going to get in the way of what we need to do. Or could we have it running under? Ah, that works. But that does look extraordinarily naff. I think we're going to have to do this one manually, aren't we? Because we do need the water to be navigable, because we do have those hovercraft running up and down the water. Let's get rid of all this. Right, so starting from here, let's flat, and it goes across. Result. Okay, the problem we've got here is bagging that into the road. Actually, if we do that there, we can't go down at all, can we? No. There's a risk if I leave that there. We're going to hit some sort of bridge pillar collision thing. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Let's try that. Okay, I think we might have a winner here. Oh. Oh, well, it was only the depot, wasn't it? So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, we are going to worry too much about that. Oh, it does that. Wow, okay, that keeps that in place. That's interesting. Get I can always move that depot. It's not exactly a major structure, is it? So I'm not quite sure what I'm fussing about. That's better. Oh, now can I get that then underneath this rail bridge? No is going to be the answer to that particular question. Okay. God, this is a tight fit. Oh, but we can. Okay, we've got that there. So can we just move that and slip you back to there? We can. Have we achieved our goal? It looks like we have. Result. Okay, so we're going to connect you to there. Actually, it'd be better, I think, if we did actually bend this road around here, because this is where most of the traffic is going to be coming from, so I want that to be a nice smooth journey there. No junctions or intersections which could cause my vehicles in particular to slow down. Right, let's upgrade the rest of this road. A nice fast highway. Okay, so you need to be a city road. There you go. Let's do you. Let's do you. And you. That's looking good. Okay, I've got one route which isn't working. Falmouth Food. Why is Falmouth Food not working? Oh, because because that carries on there. Right. So we need. Can we bring that off there? I think we can. Okay, let's do that. Except I don't want it to be city road, you silly boy, you plonker. Is that what we're doing? No. Which type of road have I used here? Oh, it's the highway. Right, that's fine. Which I think actually is a... Oh, no, you can't do that. I think is a modded road. Only can't get past that. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? No, I don't need the... We'll leave that as is. I think, oh, no, we can make that medium. No, I can't. Okay, we may deal with that later, but that's not too important at the moment because I'm not dealing with the Falmouth food delivery. It's the bus line I'm interested in, which is travelling around there. That's cool. Which of the terminals are you using here? You're using terminal 3. Okay. So finally, where's me vehicle depot? There we go. And what buses do we have? I've got some new ones here. 43, that's far too slow for such a long route. 50, that's a bit better, but only 9 passengers. I don't think so. 25 passengers, but 45 is a bit slow. This is the one I was looking at earlier. I'm using for the in-town services. 50 miles an hour, which is quite a nice in-town speed, I suppose. And 16. Now, the other one, which I use for the other megabus routes, the other intercity routes, that goes faster. That's 56, and it carries 25. Oh, I don't think I've used that. Oh, that might be part of a new pack. I've again, if it is, I'll add that to the description. This Russian one only carries 14. Yeah, this was the one I was using on the other megabus routes. It's 22, 62. That's a nice combination. So what was the other one we saw? 22, 62, and it was... And I've lost it already. The Burkhoff. That's 56. Let's try that. It's a new one. We haven't used that one before. And we'll buy, as usual, 4 here and set them to the megabus line. Now, does this particular vehicle also take colour? Oh, it looks like it does. Right, so we'll get the other 4 coming in from the other end, which is Falmouth, and my vehicle depot, is that you there? It is. Make sure I use the same one. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll set you all to that route. So what we'll do, actually, we'll go across to Exeter and just see if we can see into our new... That's the new bus. Quite angular, certainly at the back end. Again, nice front end. There he goes. Now, on this map, Exeter, I think, is my biggest city. At 2,347 people. Whereas on my one hub series, I've now gone above 3,000. On that in a much shorter time as well, a much earlier date than we are here in this series, but I have discovered that having that many people stuck in traffic of course, having that many people on the map, everybody's stuck. What the heck's going on here? Oh, it's because of the train passing. Obviously those trains do get in the way of my in-town services. That's bad. Okay, and they're free, and they're not free. Oh dear. Yes, hopefully this megabus, by going the other side of the tracks, will... Oh, there's people walking out. Did I see people? They are. They're walking in the... and taking the lift. Talking going across the bridge. This is very smart. Loads of them very sexy modern adverts. Right, and our first megabus arrives. Is that you? It is. So where are you going to go? Oh, you're now heading out, are you? Right, I missed you. With no passengers. That's fine. Are you going to pick up passengers? Yes, you are. 20 already. That's pretty impressive. Okay, now hopefully that will reduce the traffic jam here, which is obviously causing more chaos than I realised because of the proximity of these railroad crossings. So hopefully that will alleviate some of that jam, which will make my in-city routes a little bit better working, more profitable, more efficient, without actually compromising the ship traffic from the port here to the port in Falmouth. Okay, that was a slightly more lengthy diversion than I'd planned. Anyway, so let's get this cargo thing set up for Kintbury. Right, now we've got no cargo coming in here at all. We've just got a airline and bus service, the bus service connecting to the docks here. Are you hovercraft as well? You are. And again, you're a very profitable route. In these terms, certainly. That's fine. The town has developed quite nicely, and I dare say we will put train passenger route in there at some point. But in the meantime, we want to expand the growth potential by adding some cargo. So it obviously makes sense, I think, to put a cargo terminal in here. And the question then is where does the route come in? So it is actually quite a long route. So we're coming in here. If we come round here, we've got that oil there. I'm not sure we want to make use of that. Again, machines here. Whether we make use of that factory, I'm not sure. But if we come in, yeah, through here, I think, and then come up here. So, yeah, having a station there. So what does that look like? A cargo station. We will use a terminal station. I'll put 2 platforms in, though we seldom need 2, to be honest. Yeah, the only thing is, it's going to need to climb up there, isn't it? So it might make more sense actually to have this out here. Possibly. We've got space there to put it. So let's work on that basis, I think. But anyway, let's get the track across now. I think this is not electrified, so we're still using diesel on here. We don't need super high speed because we're not running the super speed, the TGVs, TGFs, whatever they're called, or the super speed European or UK trains. Now, which of these platforms are already in use? So, yeah. Okay, so that one is so we can come out of this one. Okay. Keep that nice and straight. Keep that nice and straight. And we'll stick a crossover in there at some point. And again, we're going to want to cross over here, over that track there. Yeah, I was thinking when I first looked at this of reusing this section of track here at least and sort of coming off here, but no, I think a whole separate set of tracks will be a better solution for this. So that's 1.4. It's slowing down already. I think that's probably as far as I want to take that. Okay, let's try that and get that over there. Nope. This is incline. That's on an incline already. This could be fun. Yeah, that works at that level. So let's take you up. Bring the other track round just to make sure we don't get any pillar collision things going on. Okay. That's quite a longish bridge, but I think that should be okay. But that's not the bridge style we want. We don't want to slow down to 37, do we? So, what style shall we use here? Could use that one, or that one. Oh, this is one of my new favourites. We saw this the other side of the map, the other side of the river, around Thiel, between Thiel and Bristol I think it was. It's super sexy. Oh, and we can go down already at that point. Don't want to be too close to the track because that risks those pillar collision things which we're desperate to avoid. What's my line of attack like? That's okay. We'd like this to be perhaps a bit straighter. That was good. That's it, I think. Result. Okay. Bring you back down to earth. We are going to go around. I think if we go around this side. Yep, of that. We may put, if we start developing the industries over here, we might use that factory there. So if we have tracks already in the vicinity, that might help. Then again, it might not. Who knows where my thinking might take me. Right, let's get that back up. I'm deleting the roads there before I lay the track. In line with something which I think I found myself to be true, but it was first noted by the legend that is Colonel Failure, auto-saving again, that if you put tracks over road, the track can get a bit bumpy as it tries to adjust contours to match the road. Whereas if you put the track down first and put road over the track, you get less of an impact on the track, which is more important than any bumpiness in the roads, generally speaking. So that's why I still do that. Let's bring you around here. Okay, now how much do we want to drill through that mountain? Okay, we're going to be going up and up. Okay, we're into the mountain there already. Let's get here before we get into tunnelling. See if we can. I don't want too long a stretch in tunnel, if I can help it. So I like actually seeing my trains running above ground. Yeah, we're not going to achieve much there, are we? Let's try that. No. Right, that's out of tunnel there. So that's quite good. Okay, what sort of tunnel entrance do we want? We've got a choice of that. We've got the round one. I don't use the round one very often, so let's use that, shall we? Okay, that's cool. Let's bring the rest of the track in, just to make sure there are no issues. We'll bring you into there, and then just join you straight along with the track there. Lovely job. Okay, so where are we going to stick? Oh. Yeah, okay, right. No, that hasn't worked quite as I'd hoped. I had hoped we wouldn't be quite so far away from the ground. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, I was slightly confused by the fact that it was going up on the when it was in the tunnel. I think we're going to have to take this back a chunk. Okay. Okay, so we're out of the tunnel there, which might be, I think that's okay. think. Well, let's try that anyway. So how... Not by doing that, you don't. The town is just too much in the valley, so I think we're going to have to... I think we have to loop around a bit here, aren't we? Okay, let's try this one more time. So what we want to do, can we circle round here perhaps? So I'm thinking, and then sort of circle back. That's not going to work, is it either? Okay, is it possible to get up this mountain? And join that track. It is. It is. Okay. So if we put a cargo station, if we put a cargo station in here, actually that might work just as well actually. Okay, let's try that. Let's forget the track for the moment and see if we can get our cargo station in here. Ugh. Again, we got an issue with slopes. Can we even this out a bit at all? Which might actually come in handy. Right, so what I'm thinking is we're not using electrics. 240 curved, yes, that's the curvature I want. Okay, so in there like that. Right, so we've got a bit of road in here. Where's the, there we go, with our city road. If we take, right, you go up there and join that. This might well give me issues. Yeah, this probably give me issues with slope alignment for the station. What do you mean it's not possible? Don't be silly, of course it's possible. Okay. Bring that back in there. That looks okay. Right, this might give me slope alignment issues. It does, it does. Doesn't it? That does look good. Can we slope it as well? Street size we'll go for, I think, yeah, that's basically city middle, mid size. Station slope. Right. That's better. We've got slope, we've got curve. That's excellent. underground pedestrian tunnel. Let's put that in. I'm not quite sure what that means, but it probably means that pedestrians can walk underneath the station. I'll assume that's what it means. Yeah, why not? We're not doing underground tracks here. We don't need to elevate the station at all. It's quite elevated enough there already. Urban new. That's better. Okay, let's try this then, shall we? That looks good to me. Splendid. Right, now can we actually join that to our roads? Good question. Possibly not. We keep that on the level. Just a bit more out there, like that. Okay, so that's a bit of a slope. I'm going to put these in here for the moment, and we'll work out quite how I get the trucks in there to deliver the content. Oh my goodness, no. That's one heck of a slope. We're not going to do that. Well, that's quite nice. Quite like a bridge over the industrial buildings. Again, which bridge style shall we use? No, that one? Yeah, we'll use that one. I'd rather not destroy any buildings, if I can help it. Ooh. Does that one need... does this one actually produce pillars of its own? No, it'd be nice if it had pillars, but it's not going to do it, is it? No. So we will use not that one, it was that one that I had selected. Okay, so we will just get you out there, and again reselect the bridge. It's annoying how every time you you go out of bridge, when you try and go in there again, it resets the style. Okay, let's bring you back down to earth. Okay, that doesn't look great, but it will do. Oh, that looks appalling. No, that does look dreadful. If we take you across there, can we bring you... Okay, that sort of works, apart from this bit here, which works not at all. That's better. Oh, except I don't want that there because I'm going to be running tracks through there in a moment, as in right now. Okay. So where does that need to go? That needs to go up there. Okay, that works. That is a much longer tunnel than I'd really like, but I have a suspicion we're not going to be able to improve on that too much. Let's see if we can. It's a good job I've got a large bank balance, so I can afford to make these choices and changes. Okay, and the bridge style we'll use for that. We'll not use our sexy funky one, we'll use that, I think. Okay, now can I then connect you up to the rest of the line? I can! Excellent. Though that is very slow there. If I take you back a bit more, can we get speed back in there? So you need to find the, that's it, the connection point. That's better. Okay, let's drag that back out. There we go. And we will join you up to the station. Whoa! Got it. Right. Excellent. We have got a slightly longer tunnel than I'd hoped for. That is a very long route. But it's quite long. Okay. But it should work. So let's set that up. A brand new line. All the other lines coming out of this freight station are yellow. I think we're probably running out of yellows now. So we'll use green. We've got a bright yellow. We have already got a bright yellow, so we're not going to use that. A pale yellow. That might work. Okay, go from there to there. Excellent. Right, so this is going to be Kintbury food bulk. Excellent. Right, we need to get some switching in and some signals, and that's the job done in terms of laying the route out. Don't be silly. Oh, there you are. It's not too much slope. It's because it's a slope between the tracks is the problem, isn't it? They're different heights. Oh, how frustrating is that? Don't know if this will help any. We shall see. No, it doesn't like that. Nope. Okay. If we make this a bit shorter, might be okay. It really doesn't like that, does it? Well, in a sense, that's all we want anyway, to be honest, at this point. I might fiddle with that in a bit and see if I can sort that out. We're only using that one platform on that side. So, there we go. I'm going to be coming down here. That's it. And we want... I'm sure I won't have anything like that problem here in Kintbury. It will work perfectly. There we go. Look at that. Despite the fact that there is one heck of a lot more slope here than there is outside the food factory, I don't know. This game does do some odd things at times. Come on, I want to place a signal here somewhere. There we go. And there. Just in case I have two trains going in there. And here at the end of the bridge. And likewise here. There we go. Right. So let's get some trains on there. Just check that that line does double track, and it does. That's cool. And our station, our depot rather, is down here. Yes, it's that one. Okay, so what train shall we use? It is diesel here. These lovely rail freight ones, the Class 47s. They're pretty impressive. Okay, let's try one of you. And freight, we are carrying food. Can we go anything like 90 odd miles an hour? I'm going to find out that we can't, aren't we? Yeah, Naffies will do 99. The goods wagon will. It carries 13 though. You carry 12. That's it. We'll use the goods wagon, I think, just to, rather than using the Naffy. Of course, with the Naffy, if we get other stuff coming in here, which we might do, we'll if we come across that, we'll change it. Is that 10? That's 10. Should we put 2 trains on there? Oh, let's. We'll just double check. That goes 95, which is the speed of the loco, and it's got good rating. That's fine, and we'll set all of them to Kintbury Food Bulk Line. What's that flashing? The flashing. Oh, Thatcham and Plymouth interrupted. Oh, that's interesting. That must be that bit of road here. Oh yeah. That I disconnected. Okay. So we could build you a bridge over the new track. Oh, you must be medium then. There you go. That'll do. And let's take a nice. Yeah, we'll do one of you. That'll do. Good. The little warning sign is gone. A new train is making its way out of. Ooh, oh, I've got the seat. Oh, right, okay, right. Actually, lots of new buses, some new planes. We could do with changing up the Oh, there's a new wagon coming out. I wonder what that does. I wonder what that does. $75. Ah, there we go. 75. Oh, that's a steel wagon. Right, might use that potentially in the steel production route on the other side of the map. No, nothing there. Terribly helpful. Actually, yes, the signal really should be here, shouldn't it? We shouldn't get the trains already in action being delayed by trains coming in from the depot. Let's put that signal back there. Okay. Right, so you're obviously going to be carrying nothing at all. Oh, you are carrying 1 food already. Oh my goodness. Right, so I think we're running rather long here. So I will just finish up putting in the local delivery trucks down here, the lorries, I'll actually put a station in here at some point, and what I'll probably do is I will come back and add that to the end of the video so you can see exactly what I've done here in Kintbury to get the goods transported into town. But for the moment, I will say farewell, and thank you again for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this exercise in awkward route laying, and if you did, give us a click on that like, that thumbs up button. Even better, if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations or criticisms, anything you feel like saying, just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you've not done so already, why not subscribe to the channel? And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever, until the next time, bye bye for now.